Hello to everybody out there. How y'all doing? Hope y'all day going good so far. It's gonna be a quick video. Just want to give y'all a backstory behind Bag Chasers Clothing brand. What's the reason, or what my vision is for it, should I say, or was behind it and creating it. Excuse that merch in the background. I got stuff everywhere, but so basically, for those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Don. Well, I go by Don or Don P. The why behind Bag Chasers Clothing brand is simple. It's not complicated. I know a lot of people think that it's made for just to get money, but no. Honestly, in the black community, we hear it all the time. I know I heard it growing up a lot, coming up. I'm not leaving nothing behind. I ain't gonna spend all my money while I'm gone. I'm gonna make sure So the why behind, or the inspiration behind the brand is simple. It's to create wealth and turn their wealth into generational wealth. What I mean by that is, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that are first generation millionaires. But 9 times out of 10, when you know a millionaire personally, that money was trickled down, from another source. It may have been inheritance, it may have been a family business, or whatever the case may be. So my goal is to be able to leave my family behind something when I'm gone. I want the next 10 to 12 generations to be able to eat off of something that I created. So that's the why behind the brand. It's simple. Everybody wants money. I don't know a person, nobody, that if you told them, I'll give you $1 million, no strings attached, legally $1 million, no strings attached, you don't have to do anything. Once you get the money, it's yours. They can't tell you how to spend it, where it should go to, or anything like that. I don't know one person that would turn that down. Because I know if someone came to me and said, hey, I got $1 million for you, no strings attached, it's all yours. Once I give you this money, you're free to do whatever you want to do with it. I'm not going to turn it down as long as it's legal now. I'm not fooling with no illegal things, but you know what I'm saying. Just had to throw that out there. I know how people might wonder. So yeah, that's pretty much the why behind it. How it started. So a few years back, a few of my friends started an entertainment company, brought me aboard. I pretty much was over the social media aspect of it, making sure that people were seeing the flyer on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, things of that nature. So after that, it kind of got dismantled due to certain reasons. So I was thinking of ways that me and my team, me and my friends, me and the people that I talk to on a daily basis, could earn money and be successful and have something that we could call our own, and not have to solely work for other people. 2014, I had a binder where I just used to jot ideas down as far as business. One of them was clothing brand, or how to start a clothing brand, should I say. But then in November of 2014, one of my friends passed away. And then in February of 2015, my father passed away from cancer. In April of 2015, a good family friend passed away from cancer. And then in July of 2015, one of my uncles passed away from cancer. So it was a rough time for me. I don't think I realized it, but I kind of battled depression behind it. I don't care what anybody say. Losing a parent is something that's really tough and something that you never recover from. So once that happened, I stopped thinking about or focusing on those type of ideas. It was just like, okay, I got to be here for my family. I got to be here for my nephews. I got to make sure my mom's straight. I got to make sure this and that is right. Fast forward, I started dating a young lady in 2017. In December of 2017, she said, hey, we should write our goals down. Sounded like a plan to me. It was at that time when I remembered, dang, I did say something about starting clothing brand. So that was one of the goals for 2018 that I wrote down. Didn't have a name, didn't have any inspiration behind it, just clothing brand, because I've always been into fashion, and I always thought I was one of the freshest people, you know, not to toot my own horn or nothing. I think anybody that really knows me will agree I've always been fashionable. So I wrote it down, and maybe about 2 or 3 days later, preparing for work, brushing my teeth, the name just popped in my head. Boom. Bag Chasers. Okay. So after that popped in my head, I reached out to one of my friends that does flyers, graphic designs, logos, things like that. I told him what the name of it was. Didn't tell him the inspiration behind it, but just told him the name. He shot me 3 or 4 logos. I liked all of them. Okay, that was the end of 2017. 2018, I'm not gonna lie, I drug my feet. I was lazy with starting the brand. I actually didn't get it started really until 2019. That same friend sent me a totally different logo from the other 4. I loved it. I ended up reaching out to another homie of mine that already had his clothing brand and clothing line, and he actually got started on his in like maybe 2007. I know for sure 2008 he had it going. I reached out to him because I didn't know too much about the clothing business or building a clothing brand. He gave me some pointers. He also pressed up or created all of my first batch of t-shirts for me. Charged me a super low price, so I'm forever grateful to him for that, because they kind of helped me get my foot in the door and understand how things work and what I needed to do. So April of 2019, printed up my first batch of shirts. They kind of went like hotcakes. You know, I was taking pre-orders. They went like hotcakes. 2020 really helped build the brand because of the pandemic. It was sad because a lot of people lost their lives behind it, and my heart goes out to everybody who lost a family member, who are still dealing with the long haul and effects of COVID. For me, I was working. We got not necessarily laid off, but the plant shut down from, I think it was mid-March, until we didn't go back to work until like right around the 1st of July. So that helped me study more, that helped me create more content, that helped me do things that would help further better the brand. So 2020, I really started to get into the groove of things. People were ordering a lot from me. I started doing customized merchandise, as well as Bag Chasers merchandise. And then, I'm not gonna even call him a friend, because he's a brother to me. Been knowing each other for a long time. He was getting into the drop shipping or whatever. It was more like motivational quotes, stuff like that. And he definitely helped me learn a lot, and I still learn a lot from him on a daily basis. Like, he's so what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. He's just a genius with this stuff. So I always feel like God put people in your life either for a season or for forever. And I'm just thankful that God put him in my life, because I'm a firm believer in God. I don't knock anybody for whatever their religious preference may be. That's your own decision, your own cross to bear, whatever the case may be. Long as they're respectful, I'll always be respectful no matter what. But I'm a firm believer in God. I believe God works in mysterious ways. I believe that God puts people in your life for a certain reason. And I definitely feel like God put my brother in my life for a major reason, because we all feed off of each other. But he taught me a lot of things, and he helped me to understand some things. Like I said, I'm still learning from him to this day. 2021, late 2019, Started the website. I want to say I started it in October or November of, I'm sorry, not 2019, 2020. Started the website. Didn't really know too much about Facebook ads, anything like that. 2021, that's when my homeboy was like, hey, I've been waiting to see what you wanted to do. So he helped me out. He showed me some pointers. And ever since then, we've been rocking and rolling. Of course, still have a lot of building, a lot of learning to do, but I'm here for it all. But I feel great behind this brand because anybody can wear it. Because whether you work a 9 to 5, whether you're an athlete, whether you're your own entrepreneur, whatever the case may be, everybody wants to live, especially people who have kids. They want to leave stuff behind for their kids. You don't want your kids to suffer in the future. You want your kids to be prosperous. You want your grandkids and your great-grandkids and your great-great-grandkids to be successful and prosperous. So this brand is for the rich, the wealthy, the average working man, the whoever or woman, whoever. Everybody wants money. We need money. But I think that no one would dispute that they would love to be rich if possible. So it's more of a motivation. When you look at that bag chaser symbol on your shirt, whether it's the Track Me logo or the Captain logo or the circle with the BC or the XO with the bag of money, that should motivate you to be like, hey, what am I gonna do today to help my future self or help my family in the future? That's pretty much the inspiration behind it. I definitely want to say thank you to everybody that has ever supported, anybody that has ever purchased, anybody that just has offered to lend a helping hand or whatever the case may be. I'm truly grateful. I promise you I am. I love all of y'all. Whoever watched this video or is watching it, thank you for just taking time out your day to let me give you a little insight behind the brand. Once again, I go by Don or Don P. I laugh because people who know me, really know me, know. Like, I don't like being called by my government name, and I definitely don't like being called by my family nickname. But just thank you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. May God continue to shine down on you and bless you guys. And I'm out. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.